Namaste students. Today's our topic is de facto guardian under Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956. A de facto guardian is a person who takes continuous interest in the welfare of the minor's person or in the management and administration of his property without any authority of law. Hindu jurisprudence has all along recognized the principle that if liability is incurred by one on behalf of another in a case where it is justified, then the person on whose behalf the liability is incurred, or at least its property, is liable, notwithstanding the fact that no authorization was made for incurring the liability. The term de facto guardian as such is not mentioned in any of the texts, but his existence has never been defined in Hindu law. In Siramullu Kanta said that Hindu law tried to find a solution out of two difficult situations. One, when a Hindu child has no legal guardian, there would be no one who would handle and manage his estate in law, and thus without a guardian the child would not receive any income for his property. And secondly, a person having no title could not be permitted to intermeddle with the child's estate so as to cause loss to him. The Hindu law found a solution to this problem by according legal status to de facto guardians. A mere intermeddler is not a de facto guardian. An isolated or fugitive act as a person in regard to child's property does not make him a de facto guardian. To make a person a de facto guardian, some continuous course of conduct is necessary on his part. In other words, de facto guardian is he himself has assumed the management of the property of the child as though he were a guardian. De facto guardianship is a concept where past acts result in present status. The term literally means from that which has been done. The de facto guardian was recognized in Hindu law as early as 1856. The Privy Council in Hanuman said that under Hindu law, the right of a bona fide encumbrancer who has taken a de facto guardian a charge of land created honestly for the purpose of saving the estate or for the benefit of the estate is not affected by the want of union of the de facto with the de jure title. Thank you so much.